Hey there everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris Orme and today we're back with our Starters Order 6 save on the flat. Our Rascalicious Farms bunch of interesting horses, let's put it that way. Some good horses out in the field that we haven't really run. There's some interesting 2-year-olds which, you know, are running quite well. There's 3-year-olds which are, I don't know. Yeah, so who's flattering to deceive, who's the real deal, and who do we take on next season? Those are still the questions. I'm still waiting feedback from you guys, so have your say in the comment section below or on Twitter at Chris Orme. Tweet me out there. Which horses do you think performed the best? Which do you think performed the worst? Who do you think will turn into a good horse? Who do you want to see more of, less of, etc.? In the last video we had some good results. Sweet Treats, Peach Pipe, Brave Border, all on the backs of wins with Majestic Maiden, Superstar, and then the Shadow. Max Stealth with that second place, and Gamma Bow finishing 6th. So I'm hoping the issues with this save are behind us. I am quite looking forward to seeing what we can do today, because I'm almost resigned to the fact that the 3-year-olds will not be racing next season. Whether it's breeding ban or not depends for me. I could still change my mind there, but it needs good performances today. The 2-year-olds, we have put another into the field. So you can see, you can see their Secret Dawn has actually been put into the breeding barn because they need more distance than is generally available right now, so we move them into the barn. We've got enough to be getting on with. We've got a double header today for Sweet Treats and Peach Pipe. We've got another one in about a week for Brave Border. A couple of weeks later, Max Stealth runs. A couple of days later, Majestic Maiden. Then a double header for Gamma Bow and Superstar. And a week then until then the Shadow runs. So we're going to try and get through them all. You know, it's going to be a little bit of a longer video maybe for that. Breeding going well. Like I say, we do need to make big changes this season and next to the breeding barn, and we'll see what we do with our horses along the way. So, up first, I think, is Sweet Treats. Yeah. So Sweet Treats is awesome again in the 1 mile, 1 furlong grade 1 rate for 3-year-olds and above. So, E Major is there with us as top rated at 126. You can see 125s there. Windwater and River World is at the top. You've got Kingmaker and Strictly Silver, who we've raced against a few times before. Boston Fox back once again as well. So not the easiest bunch to run against, but I think we do have a shot here. We are second favourite behind E Major. River World is sweating badly, probably out of it, as is B and B's Pulpit. El Don is agitated. Nobody's laid back in this race. Boston Fox, E Major, Sweet Treats, and E Major. So we're up there. We know about Boston Fox. We don't know too much about E Major. I think we've raced once against E Major. So that red V on the white silks is going to be watched. We're going to see what we can do, how we can do it. But I do think that we can win the awesome again 1 mile, 1 furlong. Let's see, can we get off to a good start? That is a decent start from us here. On the outside, we lead the race, and we're going to coalesce into the field now and let other people take the reins. So, in this field at the back, E Major actually now just at the rear, fighting back, coming past best plan yet, it seems. Kingmaker, Tiger Dream also back there. B&B's Pulpit with Rivlow World on the inside of that group. Then we're up to Boston Fox and Windwater, with Sweet Treats there just inside Strictly Silver and El Don on the rein. 2 groups there, all keeping together. Out at front is Medeo. Medeo does seem to be trying to get away with this race. 5 furlongs though. Still plenty of time for these sort of front runners to tire, or the front runner to tire. These groups to start making a challenge, and these groups to start lining up if they are closers for a run at the finishing line. We are under 4 furlongs now, about to start this turn round the outside. Sweet Treats up into second now, coming round the outside of Madeo, getting into position, ready for a challenge, I think, as this turn ends. It looks like Boston Fox going to come with us, and E Major is leading out of his group as well. So 2 furlongs left to go. El Don is coming with us. It looks like Windwalker's going to make a little bit of a challenge as well. Boston Fox dropping off as we're down now to the last furlong. And here comes Madeo's challenge. Sweet Treats sort of breezes past, doesn't blow them away yet. E Major, not too far behind. Boston Fox as well. They're probably going to get 3rd and 4th respectively. Madeo holds them off in 2nd place. But 1 mile, 1 furlong. Awesome again is Sweet Treats. That is a good win. And a great run from Madeo. Did not expect that they would hold on for so long. It's only us that managed to get past them the entire race. Very well run by Sweet Treats. I'm very happy to have picked up the win there. And now we could go in for the Breeders' Cup Classic. So, Sweet Treats doing enough to get into the breeding barn at this stage, I feel. I don't know whether it's enough to actually, run next season. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. So, top rated, we are joint low weight. Everyone's the same here in the 1 mile, 110 yard final furlong for Chandelier Grade 1. We're the only graded horse in this race. We're the only horse which has previously won a race, and we've won 3 out of 4 of ours. So the Chandelier here could be a very good race for us. In the paddock we see Margarita Lady has boiled over. That's probably them out of the race. Evita Argentina's a little bit agitated. Tipster say Peach Pipe 3. Nobody else gets a vote. So let's get in then to Santa Anita once again. A park which has had some trouble, to be fair, but I'm hoping continues to run well for us. Hopefully no more graphical issues or crashes. Really hope no crashes. So, when I was booking this race, I really didn't think there was too many challengers in this field. And I was really hoping that no big horses sort of go for a couple of these races, because this is perfect to get Peach Pipe a Grade 1 win, get the third win in her 5th race. So, kind of handpicked this one. We are out at the front with Evita Argentina. Betty's Run now coming up from behind, and Margarita Lady is there in 4th place. Miss Fernie, Perfect Stranger, combating there a little bit, but Lady Shipman as well towards the rear of the field. Kind of out of it at this stage. We are under 6 furlongs now, and Peach Pipe is still clear by about 1.5 lengths to 2 lengths. We've got Evita Argentina, Betty's Run, and here comes Margarita Lady. So, we're on the back stretch. There might be something in those rear pack there, those rear 3. Maybe a closer that's got a great burst of speed at the line. But right now, I don't see too much in this field. If Peach Pipe can keep this around the turn and keep this distance without sort of faltering towards the line, I think this race may already be won. Because I know Peach Pipe does love a good sprint for the line. Extending out now. People are not in challenging position as we come around this turn. Margarita Lady trying to make up room on the outside there, trying to get past Evita Argentina. But 1.5 furlongs left. Nobody anywhere close to Peach Pipe. Nobody making a run. 1 furlong left. Here come the 2 challengers a little bit, but not enough. Peach Pipe just pushes out. Miss Fernie, the closer, is going to come in here. Maybe snatch 3rd. Probably going to have to settle for 2nd. But Peach Pipe takes the win handily. And that is a perfectly booked race. That is what we want. And oh yes, easily 6 lengths in the lead. That is a good Grade 1 win for Peach Pipe in a very, very poor field. Very happy with that. Good opening day. Good opening day for the video. We're going to save up there. Sweet Treats grabbing that win. Very happy. Now that's 3 wins in a row for our 3-year-old. And yeah, you know, that's not bad. That's not bad. The 6 and the 0, a little bit poor there. If those are 2/3, I'd be very, very happy with that horse. So we misbooked for at least one or two of those races. The rest, I think that Sweet Treats is running really well this season, and I'm really happy with how things are lining up. Top earner, also the top earner of all time, the top rated horse. There's a lot to like about Sweet Treats. So breeding barn potential, I think pretty high. Good cruising burst, good extra speed, decent finish, you know, some distance adaptability, which does help as well going forward. And maybe in a jumps game, you look at that barn and think Sweet Treats could do something there. But yeah, breeding barn definitely, I think, for Sweet Treats at this stage, proving enough, you know, 6 Group 1 wins. Let's try and get up to 10, and then we'll see where we are. But do we want to see Sweet Treats next season? Yes or no in the comments. Let me know. Peach Pipe continues their great run. And it's only the handicaps, which I generally stay away from, that we've fallen. You can see there, not a lot of confidence, not a long career either, but great extra speed. You've got some cruising burst in there as well. Decent potential as a 2-year-old, already filled. Finishing and surface adaptability. So we got to run around the right sort of distance for Peach Pipe. But any ground will do. Next up is Brave Border. Very good so far. Very, very good. We kind of got the distance wrong for that 5 furlongs, so would be unbeaten if we'd have booked the correct races. Great finish application, extra speed, bit of cruising burst, good potential. The main stats are there. So can Brave Border get on in the Frisette Grade 1 race? We're going to find out. But so far, very, very pleasantly surprised. I didn't expect both those horses to win. I expected Sweet Treats maybe to finish top 3. So, a very nice start. Let's see if Brave Border can get it done here. Again, the top rated, everyone's the same weight. Couple of nice horses in this field though, apart from ourselves. Storybook Girl and Clodhopper might be dangerous, especially Storybook Girl, who has won Grade 1 before. So, not so good here for the top of the field. Few people here boiled over, agitated, slightly agitated. So, you know, keen and slightly agitated. Not the best. Brave Border, and in between a trio of Storybook Girls. So that is our main challenger, as we expected. Clodhopper, though, has to be sort of kept an eye on. So it's the red V on orange with the white arms, and it's the all purple with, I believe, the yellowish green cap. I'm not sure how that'll turn out in game, but it looked a little yellow to me. I think it is yellow. So there we go. So not a bad start for us again on the inside here. It looks like Secret Gold is going towards the front. I think that might have been one of those that we have sold. The name sounds very, very familiar. Rewrite Extra Heat, Luju amongst us as well. Back to All Too Many then leading out. Clodhopper, Miss Fernie, Crow's Cross and Hawksbill Special. We got Storybook Girl now on the outside here in the main picture. So that orange there. And Clodhopper, where is Clodhopper? Ah yes, it's this grey right on the outside here with the yellow hat on. So those are our two challengers. We're in good position now, riding just behind that second place horse. Extra Heat now and Secret Gold making up some distance as we're coming around this turn. 3.5 furlongs left to run. This is where horses that want to win the race really get into position, and ourselves and Storybook Girl are there. Storybook Girl's gone off a little bit too early for my liking. I don't think that's a good position for them to be in that early. 2 furlongs, up to 1.5 furlongs. Now we see, here comes Brave Border round the outside and absolutely blows away Storybook Girl right now. Blows past Rewrite up into the lead, lengthening out. I think Storybook Girl's going to take second here. Half a furlong left. Who's going to fight for third place? It looks like Crow's Cross might get it. behind Storybook Girl in second, and Brave Border hand in the air, second race in a row. Brave Border takes the win and a grade 1 once again. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We timed that run well. I'm really happy to see that. So that's a grade 1 win for Brave Border now as a 2-year-old. Ran that one, cozy win, 3 lengths back to Storybook Girl, and then Crow's Cross and Clodhopper just behind there. So, okay, very sort of happy that. Secret Gold. Hey, that's not one of our horses, okay. But Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies, that's the second one that we could put in there with Peach Pipe. Only raced today, I believe, so we'll skip on to the next one. Brave Border, good rating, good season. Hey, I'm very, very impressed. Up next, on the 14th, is Max Stealth, and this is going to be an interesting horse to see run, because a couple of second places, not entirely their fault, some of them are my fault, of course. We've got to hold our hands up, and we've misbooked horses. We've been unlucky a little bit. Now and again, 6. Yeah, get a large build on there. I do like a large build horse for some reason. Don't know whether it's any better for us, but... And let's move up and get Lock Journal in here with Bizarre is excitable. Grecian. Yeah, why not? We'll build a 7 furlong to a mile horse there. Okay, so Max Stealth, like I say, 2 second places now. He's in another graded race. This is a grade 3. So trying to get the last of our horses that are still running this season into the graded races. You know, that was a misbooked race there for his second place. Did really well. And again, they're struggling for pace, it seemed. So not the best run. I'm not sure what happened there. But we're stepping up to grade 3. I think that's going to be a good test. Now, we're not going to be favourite. There's some really, really good horses here that are used to winning. In fact, only Crescendo and Mr. Tokyo are not winners. So, this is a big, big test for Max Stealth. This is what I want for some of my horses, just to see where they're going to be, because no finish application. You know, I need to see something special for him to progress, because I don't want any more horses with a 0 bar. So we're thrown into the deep end here a little bit. Everyone's looking fairly well. Simple Exchange looks absolutely scary. So does Dirty Water Dog. You know, they win races. You can see we are sort of tipped here as the outsider. The secret formula for the Math Master, that does please me. But Dirty Water Dog has 2 actually 2 pundits there, 2 tipsters actually backing them. We move around a little bit, not too much, so let's see what we can do here as we get ready for this race. Okay then, so let's see what we can do. We're on here on the outside. It's a decent start from us, a bit of a slow start from Mr. Tokyo there at the rear. And Crescendo goes way out in the lead early, trying to steal this race, methinks. Less than 5 furlongs. We can see Richmond and Dirty Water Dog are there. Max Stealth, and then leading out Socialize, Yom Jamil, Simple Exchange, Crusader Rabbit, and Free Flow with Mr. Tokyo at the rear. Dirty Water Dog now making a bit of a move. 3 furlongs left. We see Max Stealth as well joining the chase. Everybody getting into position. Crescendo now is far out ahead early, starting to fall back a bit, and we've got 5 challengers here starting to come round this turn and drive out for the line, maybe 1.5 furlongs here. We see Richmond, Dirty Water Dog, Simple Exchange all going past at the same time. It looks like Max Stealth is not going to be a winner in this race. Can we get top 5? Are we going to be able to do that? Yum Jamil's going to come past us. I think maybe we might have snuck a 4th place finish. I'm not too sure. Yes, 4th place there just from a short head from Simple Exchange, and Yom Jamil a little head back as well. So kind of expected it, I've got to admit. I did kind of expect not to win that race. A little disappointed that we didn't compete as much there, but I think that's Max Stealth. I think that's him done. I don't think there's any reason to continue running with that horse at this stage. So, disappointing. I had high hopes. There's no point putting it in the breeding barn, so we're just going to retire from the game. And I think it's just going to kick it out to grass in the meantime to remove it from our list. So, there's one horse down. There's his future decided on the back of a poor race and a couple of bad stats too. Let's see what the rest of these horses can do. We've still got some question marks here. Majestic Maiden is unbeaten. Just how good is she? Can we get a grade 1 win there at some point? Gamma Boy and Endless Shadow are 3-year-olds. Can we get anything going there? And Superstar, unbeaten after a bad maiden run. What can we do with that horse? So, let's find out. And we're on to the next race. Majestic Maiden, the unbeaten 2-year-old filly, is up again. Only a grade 3. We've won 2 grade 3s to date. A nice horse, a couple of small bars there. I'm not sure exactly how good this horse can be. We've kind of taken it easy on Majestic Maiden. We are the favourite for this race, however. So, can we get anything in this race? Looks like Ariana's Passion is very agitated, although is a favourite there. But we are the favourite. Not really worried about anything else in this field, I've got to admit. So, we're off to Belmont to run this race and see if we can't lock down another win and another grade win, the 3rd grade win for our horse here, Majestic Maiden, who is the evens favourite. Grade 3 at the 6 furlong matron. Not a long race this one, so we're going to get into it. I don't value much in the rest of the field. Not a great start there, but everyone's pretty much out together with Livermore Valley, out ahead of Bob's Girl. Ariana's Passion now down to 3rd. Golden Girl Sue and Madame Extra here on the outside fighting. Green Street making some moves with fantastic style on the inside of Majestic Maiden, and Carts Linda round the outside. 3.5 furlongs left to go. Livermore Girl out early, and Majestic Maiden not really doing anything yet. I'm going to get boxed in by a huge margin unless we can make a nice move, as we do there, round to 2.5 furlongs. We're now here with the main challengers. Looks like Carts Linda's going to come with us. Fantastic style up the inside. Madam Extra on the rail itself. Here comes Golden Girl Sue behind us. Less than 1.5 furlongs left, and we are chasing down Livermore Valley here as we race to the line. It's the final furlong. It's Livermore Valley being passed now. Golden Girl Sue trying to make up the distance on us. Majestic Maiden just about holding off, pushing for the line, fighting, scrapping, getting that win. 3 grade 3 races have been won by Majestic Maiden in a row. Ran well, held off at the end, and then sprinted for the line to make it clear. So, decent little win there, Majestic Maiden. Should have won. Maybe go for the Demoiselle. So, that's a race maybe to keep an eye out of. So, Majestic Maiden up to a 110. That's not bad. I skipped those 2 races. That is terrible. Disqualified. We won the race, but we're disqualified. There's nothing I can do about that, sadly. I thought I had another day to skip, and that's my fault. That is my fault. I didn't realise it was that quick. Behind Gamma Bow, though, up to 9th. You know what? Yes, it's a mile 3, but it can't compete at mile 3. So Gamma Bow, I'm not convinced by Gamma Bow, and that to me is the end of their career. We're shortening the field at all times. We've got Endless Shadow up next. Sweet Treats has impressed me. The 2-year-olds have fairly impressed me. Superstar there, unfortunate, I would say. And Endless Shadow now running. Why did I go to that day's racing? I don't know. I skip a day's racing. I go when we don't have a horse. And, yeah, let's just check the breeding barn. Okay, everything okay there. So let's get into today's racing then. Endless Shadow, here we go. The 1 mile, 1 furlong Twilight Derby is only a grade 2. So we're top rated, joint top weight. There's a lot of grade 2 winners in here, a couple of grade 3. So Endless Shadow now trying to see if we cannot sort of at least compete at this level. We're back to Santa Anita. It's been one of our favourite courses in terms of race wins in this series. It's been one of the troubling ones in terms of crashes and so on. So, Kaigan out early. It looks like Winkle Hidden Master Benedictine will go out to the lead, and the Shadow is just about there alongside them. Hidden Reality, Kakapuka is back once again for another race. Richly blended. Kaigan we've raced against before. Ocean Sound towards the rear there, and Honourable Dylan actually at the back of the pack. 6.5 furlongs. Winkle Hidden out early. We are on that inside track now, hugging the rail. Not a great position if we do want to break round the outside to actually compete. Hidden Reality and Kakapuka kind of blocking us off, and Richly Blended there now as well. We've moved away from that rail. 5 furlongs going around now the start of the back stretch. We're losing a little bit of ground, but we've made a decent move out from that clogged in position. We do have a little bit of fresh air to run into. It looks like Kakapuka is leading the charge with Richly Blended there now, and Hidden Reality coming up into second place. Maybe starting to get good in position. We are blocked off there though. It looks like Kaigan went round the outside. Master Benedictine went round the outside. Kaigan now up into second place, but we did get blocked off behind the horse now. 2 furlongs left to go as we come around the turn, and I think our race has been done with that block off. I do not see us coming back into this. 1 furlong left. It's Winkle Hidden, Kaigan and Hidden Reality fighting for second place. Master Benedictine and Kakapuka in the money. 1/2 furlong. And we are here now. We're up in the money. We're in 5th place. And that's all it's going to be for Endless Shadow. So, we were blocked off there. I think that cost us maybe 2-3 positions. I don't think we would have won anyway. I think we would have been edging out that 2nd and 3rd place battle if we hadn't have been blocked. But Winkle Hidden there wins the race. Good win there from the 33-1 odds horse. Led from start to finish. So, in the Shadow, not great. Lesser competition. That's in a grade 2 race. So, I think we know what's coming. There's been some glory days as a 2-year-old. 3 years old has been a struggle. And we had so much hope. We had so much hope for this horse. Now, I think there's enough there for the breeding barn. I'm not going to do it just yet. You let me know. It is not a grade 1 winning horse. So you let me know what you think, guys. One Group 2 win, 5 Group 3s, no Group 1 wins, good potential, good extra speed, cruising burst, finish application there as well. But overall, slightly disappointing from Endless Shadow. So what do we do? Do we put it in the breeding barn? Do we retire it from the game? That is the question mark there. Have your say in the comment section below and on Twitter at Chris Orme, as always. That's going to wrap things up though. I do hope you're enjoying the series. I hope that you're, enjoying the content on the channel. Click that thumbs up, subscribe for more, so that you don't miss any other content that comes up. Follow me on Twitter as well. You'll know when videos go live, as well as any changes and delays in schedule or any problems with the save game. I am looking to upgrade my computer, so that might cause a little bit of hassle in the coming weeks. I have started work as well, so You know, a few things to keep in mind, but follow me on Twitter. You'll find all the latest news there at Chris Army. Link is in the description. Until next time though, guys, we've got the end of this season to run out. Few more questions to ask of some of these horses. Endless Shadow, we need to decide what's going on there. And Superstar as well. Can we get another win there? The 2-year-olds running well. The 3-year-olds, question marks. Have your say. Let me know. But until next time, guys, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. I'll see you back here for some more races at Rascalicious Farms. Till then, I've been Chris Army. You guys take care of yourselves.